Hey everybody, I hope you guys are doing well. I've got another video for you today. This one is a TTM video. TTM, if you don't know, stands for Tacos, Tortillas, and Mimosas. And what I will do, and I know a lot of you guys will do as well, is take sports cards from the various sports, baseball, basketball, hockey, football, and send them to the players on the cards, along with a self-addressed stamp, envelope, and a handwritten letter. And for your handwritten letter, you'll want to put something maybe about their career that resonates with you, or maybe some memory that you had from when you were a kid that was meaningful to you. Make it look like it's not just the same form letter that you send to every single player. Make it look like you put effort into it, build a connection with them, make a fun experience for everybody, and most importantly, you should ask them if they're willing to sign the card or cards that you've included with your request. Most will sign for free, some will charge a small fee. It's like $5, $10, nothing too crazy. But they're getting a lot of requests, so totally worth it if you ask me. You can find their addresses on a website called Sports Card Forum. You can also find out whether or not they charge a fee and whether or not you think that fee is reasonable, all that. So without further ado, let's see what came in since the last video. And it's been a while since my last video, mainly because I've been working so much and I have not been sending out as many cards to players. But some have been slowly trickling in, and I now have enough to make a video, so let's see what came in since my last one. More 81 flares. If you've seen my other videos, you probably know that I have a ton of 1981 flares, so I was just sending those out, and I think I kind of worked through a lot of those, but we still have some coming in. And I have one from a catcher who played for the Montreal Expos, John Tamargo. I don't think he played that long in the majors, so I don't think he has too many cards, but he does have this one, and I'm very happy to get that one signed. Next up, we have a outfielder who played in the 70s for the Minnesota Twins. Got Steve Bry. I've got his 1971 Topps, which that is one of those dual cards where it's got like another player on it, Cotton Nash, which I think Cotton Nash has, I think he's passed away, so I don't think I can complete that one. If he is still alive, let me know and I can try and send to him, but yeah, so I don't think I'll be finishing that one. But I do have this 1974 Topps as well as this 1975 Topps, and both look pretty good, so very happy to get those from Mr. Bride. Next up, I have a shortstop who played for the New York Yankees in the 70s and 80s, Fred Stanley, and I've got his 81 Flair as well as his 1975 Topps. This 81 Flair is one of those cards where he's wearing a black jersey. The signature just gets completely lost in his jersey. You can't really see it, which is not one I would normally send to players, but I don't know if I'm trying to complete this out or not. I'm kind of indifferent, but ambivalent or whatever, but I'm sending out the 81 Flares wherever I can and getting those signed, but that's probably not a good choice. But I do have the 75 Topps, which does look good. So very happy to get those from Mr. Stanley. Next up, we're going into hockey, and this particular video is going to have a lot of hockey in it. So if hockey's your thing, keep watching. If it's not, I've got other stuff in here too, so hopefully you'll find something in here that you like. Yeah, so starting off, we've got player who played throughout the 80s and into the 90s for, I don't know if he was always on the Flyers. Yeah, I guess he was on the Flyers forever, but we got Tim Kerr. And I've got his 1987 Topps as well as his 1990 Upper Deck, so very happy to get those from Mr. Kerr. Next up is a really good goalie from the 90s from the New Jersey Devils. We've got Chris Terrari. Got his 1990 Pro Set, his 1991 Score, as well as some early 90s O-Pee-Chee. I really like this card for some reason. I don't know, it's just, one, the signature looks really good because it's so white on the card, and just the picture looks cool, so that one, he's got a cool signature too. So very happy to get those from Chris Terrari. Next up is a pitcher who played for the Chicago White Sox in the late 70s, early 80s. Rich Wortham has 1980 Topps as well as his 1981 Flair. And then back to hockey, I've got a defenseman who played for the Minnesota North Stars. We got Ville Siron. He is now a, I don't know what you call it, like a scout, like a scout for the Scouts talent for the Columbus Blue Jackets. Him and a teammate of his from the same era, Basil McRae, are both scouts for the Blue Jackets, and I sent to both of them at the same time, and I want to say it was back in like December or so. And he just got this back to me in the last couple weeks, so very happy to get those from Mr. Saran. And I have not received cards back from Mr. McRae yet. I haven't lost hope. Maybe they were waiting until the end of the season to get to those. Next up, this is my only football return for this particular submission. So if you're a football fan, here's a football player. Got a wide receiver who played for the New England Patriots. We've got Cedric Jones. I think these are all 1990s. We got a pro set, a score, and a tops. His signature looks really cool. So very happy to get those from Mr. Jones. As you may or may not know from watching my other videos, I'm not the biggest football collector. So I've got a few football cards, and where and when I can, I'll send them out to the football players, but I don't do as much football, so happy to get those. And then here's an outfielder who played for the Padres and then went on to play for the Giants in the early 80s. We've got Gene Richards, and I've got his 1981 Fleer, his 1981 Tops, and then I also have his 1982 Tops and his 1985 Tops as well when he went on to play for the Giants. Next up is a player who, I don't think he had that much of an established MLB career, but he played for the Mariners, and he has an 81 Fleer card, Dave Edler, third baseman. And then we have this guy's kind of a big TTMer for hockey. Kurt Giles, he was a defenseman who played for the North Stars in the early 90s. We've got his 1991 score as well as his 1991 pro set. Then another defenseman. Seems like we've got a lot of hockey defensemen today. But we've got, played for the Vancouver Canucks, same era, Doug Lidster. And Doug Lidster, in general, these Vancouver cards, they've got those black uniforms that hide signatures, but he actually makes an effort to find the spot on the card where you can actually see his signature. And on this pro set one, he actually tried to sign it, or did sign it in gold, but his marker pen was kind of a little bit dying, but it's cool that he used a gold marker on that, which is not asked for, but definitely happy to see that. Next up, we have a player who, I think this is his only card, 87 Tops, Steve Fire-Ovid. He signed it, or he started to sign it, and then his pen died right across his face, and I think maybe, I don't know. I am always complaining, well, not complaining, but I'm always talking about how I hate it when they sign right across their faces. And I wonder if his marker or his pen knew that I didn't like it when they signed across their faces, so it died right at that point. And so I've got half his signature, but I'm happy to get that. Looks cool. Next up, we have and I think this player played throughout the 70s, but I only have this 181 Fleer of him. But I've got Mark Bombach, played for the Mets. Happy to get that. And then we got another defenseman who played for the Hartford Whalers in the early 90s, Adam Burt. We got his 1990 Pro Set, his 1992 Parkhurst, 90 score, and 90 Bowman. So happy to get those from Mr. Burt. Mr. Burt also includes like a little printout with a QR code that has some like religious stuff if you go to it. If religion is your thing, then you might find that helpful. I'm not that religious, but I'm sure there's some that would appreciate that. So that's that. And then also, here's my final one, and this one is my favorite of my returns so far, or of this batch, I should say. And this is a player who was I think he was the first Canuck to have his number retired back in 1991, number 12, which is great, amazing player. And I sent these to Vancouver, BC to get signed by Stan Smeal. And he played throughout the 80s. I've got his 1981 Tops, his 87 Tops, and his 88 O-Pee-Chee. So very happy to get those from Mr. Smeal. And that's it for this particular batch. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, leave a comment below or a like or subscribe or something. I love to hear what you guys have to say. Maybe name players that you're reaching out to, or maybe some players that you think I should reach out to, or something. But or just whatever, leave a message, and I will comment back. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys on the next one.